A decade after Tunisians toppled their longtime dictator, Zine El Abidine Ben Ali, and unleashed the broader Arab Spring uprising, this North African country may be at another crossroads. President Kais Saied says his proposed constitution, which would sharply strengthen presidential powers and weaken legislative ones, aims to return the country to the revolution's pro-people principles. But a kaleidoscope of rights groups and opposition parties argue otherwise. Many want Tunisians to boycott the referendum.
Monsieur Kais Saied, c'est de bâtir un régime dictatorial.
Mr. Kais Saied is trying to build a dictatorial regime with all powers concentrated in his hands. The referendum's outcome is a foregone conclusion.
N'a aucun enjeu, c'est-à-dire le jeu, il est déjà fait.
Even the head of an expert committee that drafted the charter earlier this year disavows the final version.
For the president, the country has been ruled by a corrupted elite for the last couple of years, and he's trying to bring it back on the right path. From the opposition perspective, obviously, what's happening is a break to democracy and the democratic transition because the president has been preparing this constitution almost on his own.
Many Tunisians are less worried about politics than about making ends meet amid a stuttering economy and soaring joblessness and inflation, especially since the war in Ukraine. Experts say many don't know the details of the draft constitution.
I'm voting for the Constitution Monday because I love my president and my country.
Tunisia's first post-revolution constitution in 2014 took 2 years to draft after wide-ranging input. It established a mixed parliamentary presidential system, but it wasn't a silver bullet to the country's economic and political problems. Saied, who shot to power in 2019 as a political outsider, hasn't been able to fix them either. Still, people cheered last year when he suspended the country's bickering parliament. Even today, experts say he retains fading but sizable support.
Saied is the most popular person on the scene, and he's largely more popular than any of those parties and all the opposition together. Today, I think most of the opposition parties have lost their credibility among the people.
Experts predict voter turnout for Monday's referendum will be low, but the constitution is likely to pass. Tunisians may be writing the next chapter of their history out of default instead of revolt. Lisa Bryant for VOA News, Tunis.